Welcome today. I am looking at trying to do some collaging. I have seen so many people do beautiful collages that I really want to try it. I had a lot of people compliment me on the cover of this book that I made recently. However, I do have a confession to make. I actually copied this whole idea pretty much from someone else. I have never just done maybe an original collage. So today I want to do something that I can put in this book to cover up a mistake that I made. You can see that right here I had a mistake with my sewing machine. I actually changed sewing machines for the rest of the book, but on this page I have a little bobbin nest on it, and I want to cover that up. This is my plan, is to make a collage today that I will eventually glue into that book. I'm going to share with you a couple of inspirations I have for today's collage. This is a raggedy that was made by Nik the Booksmith. I loved this, and I received this along with a book that I bought from her. And I love this. I love this wallpaper. Actually, I'm going to reuse that again today. That's a Tim Holtz wallpaper, so I love that. My other inspiration is from a book that I got from Kim at Serene Bookworks. She is amazing at doing layering, tuck spots. She's incredibly talented. This is kind of one of my inspiration pages. There's 2 pages towards the back. I love both of these pages. And these are actually both tuck spots as well. So I'm going to use, these are kind of my inspirations. And then I've gathered together a bunch of stuff. So this is the Tim Holtz wallpaper. This is going to be my base. I like to have a base that I can work on and then glue everything into the book. I just got this. This is a paperback version, so the pages will come out fairly easily. Hopefully we can find a really neat picture to put in it. This is all I have left of this ribbon. I hope to buy some more today, but I want to include that. I also have some quotes that I printed out. This is on avocado dyed paper that I had dyed and then printed these out. I also have some scraps of fabric that we're going to maybe work with. This is just a process video. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just being upfront with you and out there. I think the first thing we need to do is decide which one of these quotes we want to use. 3 of these actually I have attributed. The top one I've heard attributed to a variety of people, so nobody really knows what they are. This one is more my life motto. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. I love this one. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. This one's a Dr. Seuss, and this is an Audrey Hepburn quote. I love all of those. I think I'm going to go, though, let's go with this one. This is kind of my life motto. I'm just going to start tearing around this. I know I probably should cut it out, but I love the look of things when they're all torn. So we're going to start with that. And now I've got this nice straight edge. That's not going to look very good. Let's see if I can do a little bit of ripping off the top here. And then, of course, everything needs to be grungy. So we will be grunging all of this as we go as well. So I will take a moment here and do, actually, let's wait and just do that all together. There we go. Let's take a little bit more off the bottom. Just a wee bit. Seems like we've got way too much at the bottom. I know I'm doing this kind of with a handicap. I smashed my finger back in about 2 months ago. It's still healing. No, I don't like that either. The nice thing about tearing is you just keep working on it. So now we have our quote. Ooh, that goes beautifully with those roses. I definitely am going to find a place for that. Let's grab a picture out of this book, which we may also tear out. Ooh, I love this one with the bird. Okay, let's keep a finger there. That may be what I end up using. part of the process is just making a couple of quick decisions and not really worrying so much about what it's going to look like. I know people have talked about agonizing over what to use and what not to use. I'm going to go back to this. Because this is a paperback, it's really, really easy to simply tear out the pages like that. And that's one of the things I loved. When I ordered this book, I actually had wanted the version that was for, the hardback, which I've actually since reordered. But for this one, I ended up with the, I got the paperback, and what I'm learning is that for collaging and adding to different books, that's perfect. Let's see if we can cut this out. This is going to be way too big for to put everything in here. Let's see, because I love the flowers and I love the bird. I think those are really pretty together. We've got this quote, but I think I don't want that. I'm going to go ahead with scissors for right now and just start cutting loosely around this for right now. And then I think what I'm going to do is just do kind of an organic shape around this bird and these flowers. Let's see if we can cut this down to a size that will work. Oh, I think we've done it, by Jove. So we have this bird. Can we put this bird like that? And we have our quote. Oh, I'm digging that. And we have some lace that we could run down the side like that. Now, I think this needs a little bit of textiles. And maybe we'll put the quote up here. I don't know. Let's grab some other things. I have some of this cheesecloth, which would look really cool, I think, behind something. So I have all this cheesecloth. I think I have some just plain muslin, and I have this fabric as well, but I think that's way too many patterns. We're not going to go that direction. I think we're not going to do that. I think I'm starting to think maybe doing a little bit of cheesecloth behind the picture, and then maybe doing a little bit of the muslin behind the quote. Although we might, I also was thinking about making this a tuck spot. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. We're going to put cheesecloth behind, what are we going to do? Let's see. Cheesecloth behind this, and that will add another layer of depth to this. I think that will look great. My cheesecloth is very messy right now. Let's see. If I take this, stretch it apart like that, that will fit behind that. And then we've got that. Okay. I do still want something behind this. Ooh, maybe what that needs is a little bit of a book page. Well, you know what? Let's jump back over to the Edith Holden book, because on these sides there are definitely pieces of just writing, and I love that part. Ooh, definitely don't want to lose that picture though. So sometimes that's the hard part, is she's got pictures on every side, and then just finding a little bit of writing that doesn't have stuff on both sides is quite the challenge, and you may have to give some things up. But here we go. This one, let's see if we can find a diary quote that doesn't have lots of pictures on the back. I know that there are some in here, or at least I thought there were some in here that are pages of just writing, but not lots of pictures on the other side. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, here we go. Let's use this one. See how easily these pages just pop right out and you can just tear them out? Definitely makes that a lot easier. So we've got this page that also has some writing. Let's see how that might look if we put that underneath the bird. I'm going to turn it upside down because I'm just trying to get a feel for this. Nope, I actually don't like that as much. Maybe we'll just put some of this fabric under it. That might work even better. Okay. Well, no, if we put the fabric under it, we can't use it as a tuck spot. Let's just start gluing and see what happens with this. I think maybe I should have cut this a little bit more this way. Well, but if we had done that, that was right there. Oh, here we go. Now I've got an idea. We're getting there. So I'm just cutting out, whoops, and I'm cutting around this part, and we'll put it down here also. Let's just round that corner. All right, now what I need seriously to do, oh, I like that. All right, now I'm gonna grab my Tim Holtz Distress Oxide and I'm going to just grungy everything up. Some of it's already kind of grungy. Oh, this needs to be a wee bit more, yeah, a wee bit more organic. I don't like that everything is all squared off. Ah, there we go. So we're gonna grungy everything. Definitely something I picked up from Nik. You know, when I first started doing junk journals, I was not into the vintage grungy stuff at all. I have really, really come to love it. Just that whole look, the way things stand out when you ink around the edges, that just really makes things stand out. It looks so good. So I've really come to appreciate it. And I think one of the things I love about the junk journal community is everybody shares their ideas. Nobody thinks, well, I have this idea, I'm not going to share it with anyone. I'm just going to keep it to myself and not share. So many people do tutorials out there. If you want to try to make something, there's got to be at least a dozen tutorials on things. There's so many great people, and that's one of the things I love about this community is that a willingness to share and support each other, to really encourage each other. I think that's one of the things I love. All right, that looks grungy. Last but not least, we desperately need to grunge this. There we go. Good and grungy. Grunge this up. I love this wallpaper. I think this was the whole reason I bought this wallpaper pack when I found it. That's the Tim Holtz wallpaper pack, because I was like, oh, I've got to have this wallpaper. I mean, it comes with so many other wallpapers, but this one I just had to have. So I can see that I'm running out of time, but what I'm going to do is lay everything back down so that you can see what this will look like once I've glued all the parts, and then you can have maybe a better feel with how this all will work. And actually, this, like I said, this was just a process video. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Maybe we'll do this. And then this will go behind this to help it stand out a wee bit. We have that, and then we have our lace. What did I do with that? I've lost it. Oh, here it is. And we'll just run our lace down this side, and that will tie everything together, and we'll put it something like that. I think that looks great. You'll have to check out my Instagram then to find out how this all turned out.